Did you have to step over boxes, bags, cans, and toys to get to your computer to watch the Bro Show today? Or have you received another one of those storage bills for $79 a month for the last 7 years because everything's in storage? Matter of fact, you don't even know what's in storage. Or do you have boxes of newspapers and receipts and bills and all kinds of you-know-what stacked away that you'll never touch again, but you never want to get rid of? Or are you getting ready to be featured on TLC's Horror Stories? Horror Hoarder Stories? If that's you, I can save you the trip to the TLC studios. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Losier. I am certified emotion code practitioner, and today, me and my bro are working on the subject of hoarding, junk collecting. I know you don't think it's junk, and just keeping all kinds of stuff around. Clutter is the other word I'm looking for, and we're live here every Saturday morning. We are the Emotion Code Bros, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Here's what we want. I'm going to bring John on in just a minute, but here's what I want. I'd like at least 10 of you right now to share this show because you have a friend or know people in your life that are spending thousands of dollars on storage and junk, and we're going to help remove that today live. 2 people. Speaking of live, John, welcome from Van Groovy.
Good morning from the West Coast. Yeah, always a pleasure to be here. And yeah, my name is John Inverarity. Excuse me. I'm a certified body code practitioner and certified emotion code by the wonderful Dr. Bradley Nelson. And yeah, today we're doing hoarding and clutter. And yeah, thanks for sharing, everyone. Thanks for sharing, Corrine and Kelly. And yeah, so we need a couple things from our viewers today. We need volunteers to work on and just show everyone how it's done. 2 people. So we need your permission, and we need to know the severity, so a little context. So, how many boxes do you have? How many couches are in your living room? How many storage units do you have? And just write in the comments.
Yeah, so let us know. And it's a vulnerable subject, but listen, if we had people raise their hand for the constipation show, you can raise your hand for the hoarder show, the hoarder and cluttering show. And, it's ironically, John, this morning on TLC is a whole marathon of the TLC hoarders.
Perfect.
And I can appreciate there's I'm watching, there's a set of twins. These guys are 80 years old. They're twins, men that live together, and their house was a disaster, I'm thinking. And they support each other in being hoarders. But we know that there's something that happened in their lives that stored one of these trapped emotions that's making them hoard. So if none of that makes sense to you today, it will, because John and I are going to be explaining the 7 keys to the emotion code process by the lovely and talented Dr. Bradley Nelson. And then we're going to, you got it, we're going to remove the trapped emotions that are creating a hoarding or a cluttering behavior from you, 2 viewers. So let us know in the chat. John, let's go welcome some of the viewers today before we start the 7 keys. I'll start off with our friend Jeannie Brazel. She's saying, my mom was a hoarder. I used to be a severe clutterer. I still clutter, just not as bad. If you want to work on me, I'll give you permission. Okay, thanks for the offer. Our friend Natasha Paula Samuel, she's nice and early today from Romford, Essex. Hello, Michael and John. Looking forward to another Razzle Dazzle show. And she gave us our favorite hashtag Emotion Code Bros. If you're watching, we'd like a hashtag Emotion Code Bros. John, who else is saying what, please?
Misty Anderson is in the house. Hashtag Alaska Misty.
Hashtag Alaska Misty is with us. We love that. Good morning, Misty.
And Heather Fisher says, hi, guys.
Okay, Heather's in Eastern Canada in Labrador City. So welcome, Heather, to the show. Elaine Goldman, a regular friend of ours. I need help with clutter. My mom also needed help. Okay, we'll keep that in mind today. Our friend Joanne Lord from Brooklyn, New York City. Good morning, Joanne. Nice to have you with us.
And Rami Carlin says, hello, Michael and John. And Corrine Beach Murray says, good morning.
Juanita from Regina. I'm Juanita from Regina. Hey, Juanita. She's saying hello. And Wendy Matthews is giving us eyebrows are good.
Nice. Thanks, Wendy.
Yeah. For my age, I look as, because I'm old, I'm an old dude. If I didn't look after that, I would have big, thick, bushy eyebrows. So you know what? I'm not scared. I look after my face. I look after my skin. I lawnmower the inside of my ears and everything to get it
Yeah,
all done. Eyebrows
nice.
are good. Thanks, Wendy Matthew. What else,
Thanks, yeah.
John?
Cindy Trost is giving us the hashtag Love Emotion Code Bros.
Yeah.
And
City Trost also gave us a hashtag perfect TV hair. So we love that.
good. Aaron McGill. Woohoo! I made it. A live show. I'm so excited. Hi from Kentucky.
Kentucky's in the house. Thank you.
Nice.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Kentucky. Corrine Beach Murray, probably an 8 out of 10, but my kids would say a 10. Yeah, I bet you they would. Did we work on Corrine before? Corrine, let us know if here's what we'd
I don't
like
know.
somebody that we haven't worked on. If we've worked on you before, we've got a nickname for you. Who knows what the nickname is for people that we've had a double session?
Yeah,
But Corrine, I'm
Don.
going to write your name down in case we haven't worked on you before, and we may choose you. So you're
I
an
don't
8
think
out
we
of 10.
have. I'm just gonna
Good,
go
so
through
that's
my
Corrine
list.
Beach Murray, and who do you see out there, John? We're scrolling now because we don't have the same screen. So if you're wondering
Yeah.
why we might have missed
June
somebody,
Savage says, Good morning from Nanaimo. I am
hey,
decluttering
June.
after removing trapped emotions. And Nitka Rib says, Hello from rainy UK.
Yes. Nitka's saying my dad's side of the family has a history of hoarding. So that would be inherited trapped emotions from your nan. I have a tendency to have my room cluttered all the time. I can clean my room, and an hour later I'm back to cluttering space. Please help. Why don't you write her name down? I think she might be new. Nitka Rib, R-Y-B.
Absolutely.
Nitka, yeah, if we haven't worked on you before, let us know. What is the severity of this problem? And you can give John permission. Good. Nice to see Aaron with us this morning. June Savage. I am decluttering after removing trapped emotions. Oh, good work. Barbara Rowing, the bros are back. Good. Who else, John, do you see?
Nora Labillos says, I'm very new. Help. Yeah. Sylvia Bellini.
Hey, Sylvia. Cup of tea, Sylvia.
Yeah, what does she say? She says, I think you mean deforestation, Michael. Well, that's what I call it anyway. Maybe with the ear trimming.
Deforestation. Oh, yeah.
Deforestation? Yeah, that's great.
Morales Angie, she's another regular watcher, so she's saying good morning. Hello from Angie. And Aaron said there's no way she would show us her mess. She might be a good candidate. Hashtag, I'm embarrassed about my mess. Well, John, you know what we're going to do? We're going to let that cook. We're going to let our friends cook out there. If you're watching live, say hello. Let us know where you're calling from. Consider sharing today's show. We love that. And if we don't choose you today, my hunch is you could still use our services. So you can go to both John and I's online calendar. You can book a session online, and for under $100, we can clean your house. Well, not really. We're not going to clean it. But the last time I did a hoarding, and we didn't call it that, she called it clutter, this woman was saving receipts. And I don't mean income tax receipts. I mean like receipts when she bought a coffee or receipts when she bought restaurant, like for 13 years of receipts, boxes and boxes of receipts. Well, 2 hours after we met, she sent me a picture, her shredder. Boy, she had it on extra high and extra thick. she was just
It was
pumping the
overheating.
receipts. Yeah, oh yeah, overfeeding your shredder. Hashtag I'm overfeeding my shredder. So John, before we get started today, we're reminding people that we're both certified emotion code practitioners, and we are well trained, we're well educated by the lovely and talented Dr. Bradley Nelson. We
Here he
love
is.
Dr.
He
Brad.
wrote the book.
Yeah, he's got a retreat happening in April. You can go check him out at what's
Vegas.
it?
Las Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, Las Vegas. So check him out if you're interested. Today, our goal is to expose the keys not to the emotion code process. We're not teaching it. We're just saying, here's some of the elements of the emotion code process. And, oh, John, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you yesterday's story. So I'm at a trade show representing Law of Attraction, and I did a talk there. And this woman came up. She said, oh, I heard about you. And I'm just saying Helena J. George, she was a friend of Helena's. She said, oh, I heard about your work, and, I'm a friend of Helena's and stuff like that. And she said, I'd love for you to come to my office and do a presentation. And I say, well, what's your challenge? She goes, oh, I've got lower back pain. I've had it for 15 years. And I said, you have it right now? She said, oh, yes. I said, on a scale of 1 to 10. She goes, well, it's normally a 5. Like 5 was okay. It's normally a 5, but today it's about a 7. I said, oh, really? Oh, what have you done in the past? So I'm milking it, right? And I said, hang on for a second. And I reached in my back pocket, cue the magnet. And I have my magnets with me. She is across the booth from me. We're both standing up. And I said, well, if you give me permission, and I brought my chart with me, I bring it like a wallet.
Yeah.
And, and hashtag IDC.
I don't care.
I don't care who's watching. Trade show was busy. I got the magnets out. I read the chart. And honestly, we could have timed it. In under 1 minute, I removed all of her chronic pain that was in her back. I wasn't even done this, and she's twisting. She said, oh my God, it's gone. Oh my God, it's gone. I said, yeah, it's gone forever. So it sounds like I'm going to be going to her house, and she's going to be inviting 10 women, and I'm going to do a presentation, and I'm going to choose one food item that each woman wants to get rid of, and then we're going to put together a weight loss program. You have to do it. You have to show people examples, right? Well, I fixed her back live at a trade show in under a minute that she's had for 12 years. You don't need to see it on a Petri dish to prove anything. The proof was in her back. So, Dr. Bradley Nelson, you changed my life and John's life and anybody that's had a motion code session. So, now before we talk about the 7 keys, John, there's 2 important distinctions that Dr. Brad talks about. Why don't you tell us what they are? And I've got the 7 keys right here. Go ahead, please.
2 things. One is a trapped emotion. So a trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So something that really ticked you off or bothered you or shocked you or maybe you got really frustrated. That's a little ball of energy, but the size of your fist, and that can get trapped inside your body. Now it can make you more frustrated or contribute to your hoarding even, and it can cause physical pain too, like in this, back pain. It's very, very common. The little ball of energy rattling around inside you. So the second key is the subconscious mind. So how do we find these things, these trapped emotions? Well, we're communicating with the subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind somehow knows everything that you've done in your life, and it remembers these trapped emotions. It knows where they are, when they happened. So we communicate with the subconscious to find these trapped emotions and clear them.
Yeah. If it's not clear, it will be in a few minutes. So John and I are about to deliver the 7 keys. I'm just going to do a quick little screen share. If you're an emotion code practitioner and you are finding it a challenge to talk to people about the motion code process, that's not what you want to be looking at. There we go. If you're having a challenge trying to describe the emotion code process to anybody, and they, like yesterday, I didn't explain it to the woman very much. I just did a session with her. So I put together a sales presentation training. It is for existing emotion code practitioners that want to build their business. And it's called Train the Trainer. And I'm training you how to do a sales presentation using the 7 keys. John, you came to Victoria. We did 2 sessions in 1 day.
Yeah.
People come to the front of the room. We healed their chronic pain. We got bookings from that. I've been doing it once a month in Victoria. And now I have other practitioners that after they've done Dr. Brad's certification training program, then they're wanting to, well, how do I tell people? In most cases, your friends and family aren't going to pay you, right? Because when you're learning it, you kind of, I'm not charging my family. I'm working on my mother and my 2 sisters and my friends. I'm not charging them,
right.
But I want to get paid. I'm helping people get rid of chronic pain for 15 and 17 years, and I'm fixing it in 5 minutes. I want to get paid for that. So the model of giving remember I said I'm going to go to that woman's office. I'm going to do this keys presentation. I'm going to give everybody a sample session, and then we're going to book people in. They'll be like, holy S-balls, this really works. So Delilah put the link inside the chat today about you taking this presentation. It's done online. I've created brand new videos. It comes with the workbook and all the tools that you need to do to razzle-dazzle an audience with the 7 keys to the emotion code process. So John and I are going to demonstrate how you would do it on Facebook or on Google or on Skype or wherever, so you can take the same presentation and do it many ways. John, we're about to introduce the 7 keys to Dr. Brad's emotion code process, and then we are going to pick 2 clients. Key number 1, say it when you see it.
Is the emotion code chart. So this is a chart right here, 2 columns and 6 rows, totaling 60 trapped emotions, conveniently broken up into boxes of 5. Yes,
That's
key
right.
number 1.
That's right. And remember, John said earlier, our subconscious mind knows everything. So when we want to say, what's causing my neck pain, it knows which one of those. But we don't want to be we're not in the business of guessing. We're not guessers. Hashtag, we don't guess. We want a surefire yes or no answer to help us find out what the trapped emotion is. And we do that through
Muscle testing. So we're communicating with the subconscious mind through muscle testing. There's different forms. Some people use a pendulum. And yeah, we're muscle testing to find the trapped emotion, what it is.
That's right.
So you can just find it and clear it. You don't have to do a ton of soul searching. Just find it and clear it.
Muscle testing, we scan the list, and our muscles, when we hit it, our muscles seize up in a certain way and say, that's the little bugger right there.
Yeah,
now, in order
like
for us to do that on your behalf, because we can do it ourselves, that, we kind of need to represent you in this way.
Act as a proxy. So the practitioner, us, we're going to act as a proxy on your behalf. So what we do is we make an intention to connect with you via distance. So just like an invisible cord connecting to you, all our intention goes to you, and we're muscle testing on your behalf.
Yeah, good. So far we've got a muscle chart. We're muscle testing. We got the emotion code chart. You said, yes, you can do this on my behalf.
Mm-hmm.
And before we get started, because we like to measure our work, we want to know
the severity on a scale of 1 to 10. Like how severe is it? Yeah, we like to know that because it's a way to measure the progress.
Yeah.
So we don't know how well we're doing unless we have severity. So
Yeah.
we can
So
do it
even
subconsciously.
yesterday, the woman that was at my booth, I said, so where's the pain? She said, well, it's normally a 5, and today it's a 7. And I remember that, and I thought, it'll be a 0 before you leave my booth, right? But without doing it, I can say, well, the pain's gone. But we want to say, remember you said it was a 7, and now it's a 0. And even before I could work with her in the public with a hashtag I don't care, I needed to get her
Permission. So yeah, you got verbal permission. In this case, on the show, we get written permission. But yeah, it is necessary. We don't just connect with someone because we think we can help them.
Yeah.
That's the modality. Yeah. So we need your permission.
There was a guy beside me in the booth beside me that had a sore back, and I didn't have enough courage to introduce myself to him and to say, because I like when people come to me. So here's what we got so far. We got a chart. We're using muscle testing. You said the pain's a 7, and whatever the pain or like hoarding, is it a 7 or a 10? You gave us permission. We're going to be the proxy. And when we go through the muscle chart, John, our muscles will tell us that is the ball of energy, trapped emotion. And as soon as we identify it, we need to
clear it with a magnet. So magnet, it goes over the governing meridian. Some people use their fingertips. What the magnet does is it amplifies our intention to clear the trapped emotion.
That's
So
right.
governing meridian right over the top starts about there, goes down to the tailbone, and that's how it's done. Pretty simple.
That's right. Now, you can use any kind of magnets. You can use fridge magnets or little vacation or holiday magnets or whatever. But somebody was just asking us, and I've lost her.
Yeah, someone said, what kind of magnet, or where'd you get your magnet? Any magnet will do.
Now, these actually magnets, somebody out in the our emotion code room on Facebook, I posted that. So if you look up rattlesnake eggs, that's what they call them in the States. I don't know why, but they're just 2 magnets. You only need, you can use anything. Here's why. People say, why do you like those? I like that they're long, so I can put them in my hand and just close my hand. You'll see me doing that. And I like the weight of them because they help me do this. If it's a round one, sometimes it's too tiny. So, okay, John, show us. I know you want to show us your magnets.
Well, I've got this one here. I've got,
we got
matching
them,
set.
rattlesnake eggs.
I've got like a little wristband. It's got magnets on it.
Yeah.
And
The
I've got this
XL1000.
Nikon.
There we go.
Here it is. Yeah, it's a Nikon magnet. It's battery operated, and it spins at like all these different angles, and it's therapeutic. So it increases blood flow as well.
Yeah.
I don't use this. It's too heavy.
Good. So you can look up rattlesnake eggs, like they're 2 for $9.99 or something. I bought John's here in Victoria at a little tourist shop. Canada's #2 tourist city. We have everything, including rattle eggs. And again, I like the weight of them. So the magnet gets rid of that trapped emotion, dilutes it. It's stronger than the emotion. And all of this can work, John, when you're trained on how to do it. You really get good muscle testing. But what helps us connect with other people is this important factor.
A hydrated practitioner, yeah. So we have to drink a lot of water. Always have a glass of water beside me. It helps with muscle testing. That being said, if you are struggling with muscle testing, just drink a lot of water. Drink like 2 or 3 glasses of water. Try again. Yeah.
Yeah, the #1 reason why people fail with muscle testing is because of not enough water. John, we're 9:22. We're nice and early this morning. I think let's go back out and refresh our screens. We've got a lot of new viewers, a lot of new people since the last time. And let's see who we haven't said hello to. We are about to choose 2 people that are hoarders, that are clutterers, that are junk collectors, self-proclaimed, of course, but good. I'm seeing Pramelia Param here from beautiful Vancouver Island. Good morning, Michael and John. I love hanging out with you guys Saturday mornings. I love Saturday mornings
Like
too.
that. Yeah.
Jeannie's saying the emotion code has definitely changed her life, and I've learned so much from the bros. Thank you, Jeannie. Who else, John?
Gwen Lorena, hey, hashtag emotion code bros with the rock star hair. Big hello from London, UK. I have been decluttering all day and it's been emotional, chilling out watching you guys now and loving it.
Okay, good stuff. So trapped emotions are creating this emotion for you there. Who else?
Don Bohem is back, double dipping Dom. Hey, bros. People have told me I'm a hoarder, but I don't believe them.
Oh, Don Denial Bones. Don Denial. Don,
Rajesh.
if people saying that you are hoarding,
Yeah.
hashtag you're hoarding.
Yeah. Rajesh says, hi. Hello, Michael, sir. John, sir.
Hey, nice, Rajesh from Mumbai. Sylvia Bellini, she said, I just found the last box of toys, loft or charity shop. I'll leave that up to my daughters.
Charity,
Box
give
of
it away.
toys. They've been hanging around.
Yeah.
Rami, she's got a good point. I need to declutter some people too.
Mm,
That's for sure.
yeah. Barbara Rowing, I think Barbara's an emotion code practitioner, says a friend of mine keeps free newspapers that he has to get every day. I have to work on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had an assistant before that bought 5 newspapers a day and saved them for 3 years because she didn't want to throw them out in case she needed to go back.
Mm.
We would travel on the airplane and she would buy 5 newspapers. She's not watching the show.
Oh.
She'd buy 5 newspapers and we wouldn't sit beside each other. We'd sit on the aisles because she needed room to read the newspaper. And she was brilliant. She would read the newspaper for like a 4 or 5 hour flight, every newspaper, and then save them. And then the city we arrived at, she'd buy the local newspaper. Heather Fisher says that I still have boxes for moving boxes in her dining room and den. Hashtag, how do you stand that? Still in the den in the dining room. I'd hide them at least. And she moved in the summer. Sweet Christmas.
Yeah, and Kelly Mae Glover says, good morning from Sydney. Me, please. Boxes in the basement. Every room for 16 years. Need an emotional release. I am new. 10.
Yes.
That's a severity of 10.
Hot
topic.
Goldman's got a storage unit. She needs some help. Who are we going to choose today, John?
Thought you already picked someone. I went with Nika Rib. She said it was a 10.
Okay, I'm going to choose Corrine Beach Murray. I know there's a lot of other people that need help. I put it in my thing for under $100. We can clean your house. So just get it done. Corrine Beach Murray, you can hold your head up high, but turn on your shredder. Heat up the shredder.
Yeah, warm it up, prime it.
She calls herself a clutter bug. I'm going to use that word too.
Yeah, Nika said it was inherited too. I'll look for some inherited emotions, Nika.
Yeah, me too.
It's her dad's
I might
side,
even see if there's any trauma that might be related to that as well.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Good. So John, why don't I start and then you can Wendy Matthews is saying good morning. I'll start. And Jim Hayward's saying good morning. Good morning, Jim. Okay, we got a lot of regular fans or other practitioners watching us this morning. One quick more announcement. If you live on Vancouver Island, I am doing a full day Law of Attraction Saturday seminar on April 7th. Imagine 7 hours with me. Woo-hoo, you'll be scared of yourself when you leave that seminar. So you can go to lawofattractionvictoria.com, lawofattractionvictoria.com. Check it out. It's a great rate for a full day learning how to be a deliberate attractor using Law of Attraction. And I might even do a little magnet thing at the end.
Oh,
you know what
you
I
should.
mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If I end early enough, I'll do that. So, John, why don't you, you can narrate me. I'll get started, and then you can connect. So the first thing I'm doing right now is I'm saying, am I hydrated enough? And it says, yeah, you are. Do I need more water? No, I'm hydrated enough. Okay. Hydrated enough. I'm going to take some more because it slipped a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When I wake up every morning, I drink like 2 big glasses of water just to set my day up. Yeah.
There we go. You can just tell the difference, right? As soon as you take more water, it just snapshot. Hashtag snapshot. By shut, I mean, see, it's not letting me break my fingers. Am I Michael? Am I John? So let it go if it's a no. Am I John? Am I Michael? So now I'm just going to get grounded here, and I'm going to connect with Corrine Beach Murray, and I got Corrine's permission. I'm just checking in with Corrine Beach Murray. There we go. Watch this. Am I Corrine Beach Murray? Am I Corrine Smith? No. Am I Corrine Beach Murray? Yeah. Am I Michael? Yeah. Am I any of the disciples? No. No. Am I Corrine Beach Murray? I am. So now I'm going to use Corrine's voice, not the sound of her voice, but I'm going to sound like I'm her, and I'm going to say, I'm checking about my clutter bugness, my clutterization, my clutter buggish. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, ooh, it's severe. What is the severity of me with clutter? Watch this. Is it a 1? Let it go if it's a no. Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Lock it in when it's a yes. It's a 10. Okay. Good, John. So I've got Corrine's permission.
You got
I
permission,
found out
you
the
got a
severity
connection,
is a
your
10.
proxy. Yeah.
We've identified that, and now I'm going to check on my chart. So is it column A, B, even, odd, 1? So I'm in box B5, and it's terror. So I found some terror. Is it mine? It is. Do I need to know more about it? No. So I found the first trap. Show us how big it is, John. I found the first trapped emotion of terror, and now I'm going
Time to let it go.
Yeah, so I'm just going
You're
to.
releasing it.
Can you tell people why we're doing it over my head like that?
Yeah, so it goes over the governing meridian. So it's in acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine, it's a meridian. And all the meridians in the whole body, there's a whole bunch of them, connect up to the governing meridian. And our intention, amplified by the magnet, goes through the governing meridian and throughout all the meridians to clear out that little ball of energy. It's kind of like surfacing a little pebble from the bottom of the ocean, bringing it up and just letting it dissipate just over the top and evaporate.
Yeah. I found panic. I found shock. I found taken for granted. Indecisiveness. Okay, John, why don't you get
Yeah, I'm
your
looking
motor
for,
running?
I'm going to work on Nika. If you're still, I need to know, Nika, if you're still watching, say hello or let us know you're still here. I'll read some more comments too. Yeah, lots of new people here. Andre says hello from Saskatoon. Stan Day says, hi, Stan from California. I like hoarding books and art supplies. Nice. Yeah, Nika's still here. Hey, Nika. Okay. I'm gonna connect up to Nika. So my muscle testing looks a little bit, it looks weird, I'll be honest. So I loop my pinky and my thumb on my left hand, and then I take these and put it through, and I just spread it apart there. And I just do it in my lap. So I'll just connect up to Nika and act as a proxy, getting a yes. So my name is John. No, good connection, Nika. Yeah, and some people can feel the connection too when I connect. That's kind of unique.
Yeah. Now, I just found something interesting with Corinne. I found what's called a prenatal trapped emotion of
Ooh,
panic.
what's
So that
that?
means when Corinne was in her mother's womb, I'm going to check. Was it after one, two, three, four, five, between 5 and 6, after 6, between, so in between 5 and 6 months in your mother's womb, you absorbed some kind of panic that your mother had that's contributing to, blame the mother, you're contributing to your clutterness. So good, I'm almost done here. I'm just going to check a couple other things.
Good. When Susan Arthur is joining us as hey, 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 finally made it from the UK.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, first trapped emotion for Nika. Is it in column A? Yeah, B. No. Okay, A odd. Got a yes there. Even, got a no. So is it 1, 3, 5? So it is a 5.
Okay, I'm done with Corinne. Corinne, I'm so done with you. Watch this. I'm still Corinne. Am I Michael? No. Am I Corinne? Before today's session, what was the severity of my clutterization and my hoarding and saving stuff? On a scale of 1 to 10, what was the severity? Was it 1? No. 2? No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was it a 10? And now is it a 10? Is it a 9? Is it an 8? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It is 0. Did I remove all the trapped emotions that were contributing to that? Yes. Did I remove all the other emotions that were contributing to do that? Do I need to do any more? No. Am I done? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect with Corinne.
Corrine says tears.
Corinne or Corinne?
Feeling lighter. So I found two here. So the first emotion was fear. Good old-fashioned fear. And the second here I'm clearing now is inherited confusion from her father. Yeah, we can be born with them in the
Okay.
womb, inherited, something dad went through, or dad's dad.
Yeah, Corinne's saying she's experiencing some tears, you know. I mean, this is distance healing. You know, I don't know what country she's in. She's not in my office. I know that. She's at a distance and she is feeling some emotion. So she's feeling tears and she's feeling lighter. So that's
Kind of common, actually. People feel lighter.
good stuff. I'm going to read some more comments, John.
Yeah, I'm
Misty
gonna
Anderson,
still.
hashtag blame the mother. Susan Arthur, hashtag mom's fault. Yeah.
I found a
So you saw the
heartache.
witness. So Corinne, yeah, she was drinking some water. So Corinne, you know, we know you watch us regularly. We would like to, yeah, we'd love for you to give us an update before next Saturday or our next Saturday show, or better still, be on the panel. Our next panel, John, is the next results show is on February 17th. We have Kelly Carson joining us. We have Permelia from Vancouver Island, you, me. We'd like about 2 more people. So, Corinne, you don't need to join us, but definitely next week. We've got a great show coming up. John will tell you about that shortly. But let us know about some of the behaviors around. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a shredder?
Is that?
Is that a shredder you got turned on, Corinne? Good. We'd love to hear from you. Helena's saying 7 hours with Michael Losier would be amazing. Oh, Corinne said she's heating up the shredder. Warm it up, Corinne. Rajesh is acknowledging emotion code helps. Well, welcome, Karish. Yeah, Misty's the greeter at the door today. She's welcoming all the new
Yeah,
people. Welcome
come
all the
on
new
in.
people. Cheryl Guttenberg's joined us again. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Good, yeah, this was Corinne's first experience here. Now, Corinne, there's one thing that we tend to do. Oh, Kelly, my friend Kelly is hashtag still in Costa Rica. Now, this is going to be so fitting because we like to make a nickname for our people.
We do.
Who can guess what Corinne's nickname's going to be? I bet
Oh,
you Kelly would know, or hashtag Misty would know, or I'm going to let them. I want to let our audience choose Corinne's nickname from now on, respectfully. Okay. Now you saw how short that was. I want to tell you this. When you hire John and I, do yourself a favor, get it done. Bring a list, right? So you know what? I got a cluttery house and my back hurts. I've got heartburn. I've got ringing in the ears. Let us work on 2 or 3 things in a half hour. We both have online calendars. You can, you look at the calendar and you say, okay, that's a perfect time for me. You book online, you pay online. We give you the link to join a video like this in private. Some people just want to do it over the phone. That works too. And we'll get you hooked up. We'll hook you up. How are you making out there, John?
Really good. So, this is what I have so far. Cleared so far. First one was fear. Gone. Inherited confusion from father. Gone. Heartache. Gone. Anger. Gone. Inherited hopelessness. Father's side. Gone. Self-abuse. Bye-bye. I think there's one more. I'm at a 2, I believe. I'm at a 3, a 2. I'm at a 2. That's a lot.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going through the list again. I'm going to see if there's anybody that we haven't acknowledged us hello to. Blaine is saying, John Inverarity, thanks for the emotion code session. I'm all ready to record my new video. Okay,
nice.
Sounds like a breakthrough there.
Great.
Premio is saying 7 hours with Michael would be out of this world. Well, it's actually in this world, here in Victoria, BC. You don't need to leave the world. Premio, you should bring some friends down and come see me. I know you've already spent 7 hours with me up in Parksville. You could double dip. Corinne's going to see if she can make the panel. That would be nice.
Nice.
Kelly's saying she felt tears every session she's had. It's such a release. Yeah, so Corinne, hopefully, or if you didn't, I'll make sure that we put the link below to join the Facebook group. That Facebook group is really powerful. People, everybody that we've worked on the show and other clients, they're going in there and they're giving us a holy S-balls. What is going on? So Corinne, we want to know before next week. I don't want to wait till a week. Make sure you're inside that group. I think you are. And let us know.
Absolutely, yeah. Post the link.
Corinne saying she inherited her parents' home, not necessarily their trapped emotions, but she actually inherited their home, and it took 3 years to get rid of their stuff.
Oh, wow. That's quite a bit there. Yeah, I'm all done with Nika. Let us know how you're doing, Nika. If you're feeling anything, any sensations going through your body. Definitely recommend you drink some water today, tomorrow.
Yeah, stay nice and hydrated.
Yeah.
And a couple things might happen throughout the day or tonight. It doesn't happen for everybody, but what are some things people can expect?
Some people feel really good, really light. Some people a little bit rough, a little bit tired. So if you do feel tired or a bit off, just go easy on yourself. Have a nap, go to bed early. Some people have vivid dreams. Some people have a really, really good sleep, or some people toss and turn. But it's pretty rare. Most people feel lighter and better and relieved that this weight has been lifted.
Yeah, even if you're not a napper, you just might feel like a nap today. Like, honor yourself. You need to nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you might feel a little irritated. Not everybody does, but if you feel irritated, just know that there's still some trapped emotions that are kind of leaving your body. So just be light with it. Just go in your bedroom, lock the door. Well, John, we did a good job today. We got a lot of people watching, a lot of people commenting. I'm just going through the list again and seeing if there's anything else.
Oh yeah, Nika
Carol
says.
and Kunichi. Can this be done remotely or does it happen in person? Hashtag, have you been watching Carol and Kunichi? We're working with, I don't even know what city my client's in. I don't know where Corinne is. Even yesterday when I was working with the woman, it's rare that I'm in person. It's called distance healing. Yesterday she was 2 feet from me, and Corinne could be somewhere in southern United States or our friend Rajesh in
The UK, yeah,
But answer your
Australia.
question, I'm being cheeky. Anywhere in the world, on the video, on email, on WhatsApp, on Skype, by the telephone. That's the beauty of this, Sometimes people in Victoria want to meet me in person, and I say, it'll take too much time. I got to go to where you want to meet me, right? Unless it's Chorus. I'll go to Chorus, and you're paying my bill, just so you know. I haven't paid for Chorus in such a long time. Even the servers are giving me free hashtag Chorus.
Don't tell anyone.
All the servers, too.
Keep it
Not to
secret.
mention my barber. I haven't paid for a barber. He cuts my hair, then we go in the staff room. I don't bring money to barber. I bring magnets. Oh, John, did I tell you about, so this week, this is a cute little story. Inside the Emotion Code group, I told this story, but I didn't tell you guys. So this week I'm walking down the street. I go down the street every day, and there's a new Mexican restaurant. It's been there for 6 months, and there's a lineup out the door. Hashtag I don't do lineups. But this was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to the bank. I went to the post office, mailed some stuff. And I walked by, and I thought, this could be the day I go in and try their tacos. You know, they're famous for them. And I thought that could be a little snack at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I look inside, nobody except the manager or the guy working there. And I thought, just do it. Hashtag go in and order. So I go in and order, and the guy was like super, really good vibes. And I thought, that was a nice connection. So you order at the counter, and then they call a number, and he said, you're the only guy here. I'll bring it over to you. So he brings it over to me, and he serves it to me. And I said, well, I've been wanting to come in for, and as I'm talking to him, he's doing this. Wow.
Something's there.
You don't have to do that in front of me. I said, what's wrong with your neck? He said, oh, my neck is really sore. I said, oh, really? So, you know, we're in a restaurant. He's not busy. There was, you know, the prep cooks and stuff where it's all open kitchen, and hashtag I don't care. And I had my magnet. And I said, well, if I could help you get rid of that pain in 2 minutes, would you be able to have a seat and join me? And he said, yeah. I said, I'm not going to touch you. You just stand there. And I said, you don't have to ask any questions. And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hashtag I know it will. So I got rid of this manager of the Mexican restaurant's pain in his neck in 2 minutes. And he sat across the table.
What?
And of course, I got a holy S-balls. It's like, what? And now he's twisting his neck like he's that, he's doing this back and forth.
Yeah.
And I said, what else is wrong? And now I'm showing off, right? What else is wrong? He said,
really?
Well, now you can explain this. He said, I had an accident and hurt my ribs, and they're still sore.
Ooh,
but his ribs weren't sore. What did he have show us there? He had trapped emotions around his ribs. So I said, can you, and he said, it's not too bad right now. I said, what hurts it? He goes, when I pick stuff up. So he stood up and he picked up the chair and he went to, he goes, it's right there. He goes, oh my God, it's so sore. He goes, that's when I picked something up. I said, hashtag have a seat. I said, now try it. He gets up and he picks up a heavy metal chair, and now he's doing a twist, a full twist from left to right.
Twist and shout?
And I got another hashtag S-balls. So
yeah,
said,
holy S-balls.
Because you are freaky. And I said, oh, I'm freaky, all right. Yeah. I don't think I'm paying for food there, are you?
Not buying another burrito.
I'll be hashtag free food in Victoria. So they just left this guy bewildered. And he said, anyway, I said, don't you get to get back to work? He said, no, I'm the manager. He said, you can keep me here all day. And I thought, no, that's enough for today. I'll get the big burrito next time, though.
Yeah, fajitas. Go for the fajitas.
Yeah, and he said, and then I said, well, what else is going on in your life? He said, oh, my girlfriend and I broke up, and he goes, it's really painful. And I thought, that's the next visit. I said, I'm going to help you with that on our next visit. I said, you got some trapped emotions around your heart that are causing that. I can fix that up. And I said, but I think today your neck and your ribs were the most important. It was. John, speaking of the heart wall, go ahead. What are we doing next week?
Yeah, next week is episode 36, just in time for Valentine's Day, is the heart wall. So what is the heart wall and what is the heart? So I'll start with the heart. Heart is very powerful. It's more than just a pump, right? And you know what? We'll save this for next week. What's the heart wall? Yeah, we're going to release people's heart wall. Essentially, heart wall is blocking you from receiving love, blocking you from giving love. It can create a ton of health concerns as well, implicated in almost everything that I've seen. And we're going to clear it out to help people, find a loving partner or improve your current relationship. Yeah.
I worked with a client whose son was like 20 years old, still living at home. He said, my son and his girlfriend broke up, and he's just moping around the house. And he had one trapped emotion, and it was heartache. So I removed this I call it a teenager, who's a young guy's heartache. And then his dad said the same day, he caught him whistling around the house. He said he was dragging his you-know-what all around the house. And after the heart wall, He's whistling, and the dad says, "I was whistling in the house," and it was the kid. So Carol Ann Canucci, just a reminder: can this be done remotely? Yes. Does it happen in person? No. Can you work on one? Can you work on one issue during the session? Yes. Multiple. And does the energy shift hold? Hashtag abso-friggin-lutely.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And Nika is asking what other trapped emotions cleared. So I'll start from, I wrote it down. So we have inherited horror, father's side, self-abuse, inherited hopelessness, anger, heartache,
Yeah.
inherited confusion, and fear.
Yeah. Kelly Mae Glover, get your credit card out because John and I can help you. Listen to this. Good morning from Sydney. I think that must be Sydney, Australia, maybe. There's two Sydneys I know, Sydney, Canada, and Sydney, Australia. Help me, please. She's got boxes in her basement, every room, for 16 years.
Yeah.
We're not judging, but we're judging. I need an emotional release. I am new. It's a 10. Well, Kelly Mae Glover, you can hold your head up high, and we can help you remove all the trapped emotions creating that. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/bros, and you can hire John or I to help you with that. Whether you're in Sydney, Australia, or Sydney, Canada, we can work with you remotely and get this cleaned up. There we go. Okay, John, I think we're going to end to...
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
We had a great show today.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. I've got some titles for some upcoming shows. We want to have you on our system and make sure you're joining us. So next week we're doing the Heart Wall. The next week is for, there's no way to say it.
The letter, brought to you by the letter?
What's that?
Brought to you by the letter?
Brought to you by the letter P. Okay? If you have increased urination problems or issues, and you're getting up every hour to go pee, and you say to yourself, where does this pee come from? Because you're peeing more than you're drinking. Guess what? It's trapped emotions. I know it for myself. I know it from my sister. Hashtag she's telling me not to tell anybody, and from other clients. So you can join us. We're going to look for 2 people on the P episode on February 10th. February 17th, we are doing the results show. So we need a couple more people to come in, and it's an opportunity for John and I to kind of sit back and listen to all the great results you're getting from the emotion code process.
Relax.
Yeah,
coffee.
Relax with a cup of coffee with the bros. On February 24th, panic attacks, social anxiety attacks. So you can join us on the 24th. Yeah, we'll always have stuff to work on.
Yeah, I got a list of 25 things I just made last night. So
yeah, every time I work on a client, they say, "Can you work on this?" Even if I haven't done it before, I always say yes. I'm working with a woman right now that has severe rashes all over her body, and we've had 2 appointments, and then I muscle test, and her rash is reduced by 45%. And she said, "Well, I didn't have a percentage, but I knew it did." See, the subconscious mind even can do math. It even does the math. 45% reduction.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that with the immune system. So if you're that time of year, again, if you're having like colds, flus, boost the immune system. Trapped emotions definitely hamper the immune system. Clear it out. People feel better like right away. It's amazing. Yeah.
Good. Aaron McGill is also having lots of challenges. Aaron, do yourself a favor. Hook up with John and I. We want to help you. You know, the purpose of the show is to let you know how we can help you as well, not just during the show over 7 minutes. It's like, you know, bring a list and let us help. That's why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're widely
doing
available.
The emotion code.
Yeah, through the emotion code. Let us do that. Okay, John, we had a great session today. Lots of fun. It was a hot topic like I knew it was going to be. I will see you next week. We'll see everybody. And I'm going to make sure the link out to the Emotion Code Facebook group is out there. We'd love to have you join us. And on Thursday, I did a live Facebook just for people in that group. And, you know, come and join us when we do that live. So, John, let's say goodbye to our friends watching at home.